Okay, you are back with comedian David Boyle, and I'm quitting alcohol. So I've been brushing up on my Buddhism a little bit. I'm trying to find some karma loopholes, so I'll get forgiven for some of the shit I've done, and then I'll get reborn as a king or something and reach enlightenment eventually. And I found this old penguin book about Buddhism. It's called Buddhist Scriptures. And it's taken from the actual Buddhist writings, which is apparently 20,000 fucking books or some shit like that. There's no one particular book in Buddhism. It's all fucking scattered everywhere, and there's different sorts of schools. So they've got some actual scriptures that they teach in Buddhism in this book, which are pretty hard to come by. And when you Google Buddhism, all they basically say is just be a good person, don't be a shit cunt. That's Boyles Buddhism. Don't be a shit cunt. But some of the shit's real fucking out there. It seems in every fucking religion, at some stage in the belief, you have to take a pretty big leap of faith. And I thought Buddhism was a little bit different to that. And I fucking love Buddhism. That's what I say. I just go, I fucking love Buddhism, cunts. But in this book, I'm finding out a lot of shit I didn't know. So there's a little Q&A in here. It's what is a bodhisattva? And the answer is someone is called a bodhisattva if he is certain to become a Buddha. A Buddha being a man who has first enlightened himself and will thereafter enlighten others. And then it's when can someone start calling themselves a bodhisattva? And it goes, this change from an ordinary being to a bodhi being takes place when his mind has reached the stage when it can no longer turn back on enlightenment. Also, he has by then gained 5 advantages. So once you're on your fucking road to enlightenment, you gain the 5 advantages. And this is what they are. I love them. He is no more reborn in states of woe, but always among gods and men. He is never again born in poor or low-class families. This next one's my favorite part, though. He is always a male and never a woman. So that is one of the advantages when you're on... Which makes sense. Who wants to get a fucking period all the time? That is a state of woe. Being a woman is a constant state of woe. But that's one of the 5 advantages on your way to Buddhahood, is you no longer get born a woman. He is always well built and free from physical defects, and he can remember his past lives and no more forgets them again. So they're the 5 advantages on your way to Buddhahood. You're no longer born a bum, a bitch, you're well built, you can remember shit. You're basically a jock. Alternatively, you can be called a bodhisattva from the time you undertake the deeds which lead to the production of the 32 marks of the Superman. I'm alright, so what are these 32 marks of the fucking Superman? And more importantly, how many of them do I have? So here's the 32 marks of the Superman. So if you have some of these, you could be on your way to Buddhahood and you don't even know it. So get your pen and paper out and start ticking off. Alright. Level feet. I don't have level feet. Number 2, 1,000-spoked wheel sign on feet. I was I don't think I have the wheels on my feet. I'll double check just in case I'd missed them. And I checked, no 1,000-spoked wheel sign on my feet. So that's 0 out of 2. Long, slender fingers, no. Mine are little sausages. Pliant hands of feet, no. Toes and fingers finely webbed, no. Full-sized heels, I don't even know what that means. Arched in steps, yes. Tick, 1 out of 7. 8, thighs like a royal stag. All I'm going to say is tick. Hands reaching below the knees. What, like a fucking Neanderthal? Like a gorilla that's just come down from the trees? A well-retracted male organ. I don't know what that means. Does that mean small dick? If so, tick. Height and stretch of arms equal. Yeah, mine are pretty close. Every hair root dark-coloured. The very few I have left, I would say, are dark. Number 13, body hair graceful and curly. Tick. Golden-hued body. Not so sure about that. 15, 10-foot aura around him. Tick. Soft, smooth skin. Tick. Soles, palms, shoulders, and crown of head well-rounded. tick. Area below armpits well filled, tick. Lion-shaped body, tick. Body erect, upright, tick. Full round shoulders, tick. 40 teeth. I've never counted and I had one rip, but tick. Teeth white, even and close, tick. 4 canine teeth, pure white, tick. Jaw like a lion, Rrr. Saliva that improves the taste of all food, tick. Tongue long and broad, tick. Voice deep and resonant, tick. Eyes deep blue, tick. Eyelashes like a royal bull, tick. White earner curl and emits light between eyebrows, tick. And fleshy protuberance on the crown of the head, tick. Alright, I basically have like 25 of the 32, so I am almost a superhero. So you have to do some special deeds to become a Buddha, and that's how you get all those markings. This is no bullshit as well. I'm not making this up. This isn't Lord of the Rings. This is Buddhism. Another question is, when do these deeds take place? And the answer is after the 3 incalculable aeons, which he has to go through first. Next question, how long is an incalculable aeon? and the answer is incalculable is a number so high that neither human nor heavenly mathematicians can calculate it. Not even God knows this number, cunts. It is in any case more than 10 followed by 27 noughts. So if you have the number 1 and then put 28 noughts after it, that's how many years is in an incalculable aeon. And you got to do minimum 3 laps. The most recent Buddha, because there's thousands of Buddhas as well. There's hundreds of thousands of fucking Buddhas. This is just the latest one 5,000 years ago, whenever it was. Do you know how many aeons it took him to become Buddha? 91 aeons. So 1 with at least 28 zeros on it, he did that 91 times. He did 91 laps of an incalculable aeon. Just even trying to wrap your head around 1 aeon is crazy enough. So I'm not too sure how old that puts the universe in Buddhism, but it's pretty fucking old. And it's not just this world you get born in and out of. You get born in other worlds. There's aliens and shit. There's different planes of existence. There's God. Like, Buddhism's fucking sweet. But like I said, every religion, there's a point where you have to take a fairly big leap of faith to jump on board. I wonder how many aeons I'm into my Buddhahood. I think I'm going back to redo a few aeons, to be honest with you. They were like, you were doing so well until you were born that David Boyle character. And then basically from day one, you started fucking up completely. Like you'd learnt nothing over the previous 61 fucking aeons. Okay, that's it for tonight. That was just a little insight into Buddhism. I found that interesting. I didn't know any of that shit about Buddhism. But the main thing you can take out of that is, if you're not a woman, you're closer to God. That's how it works. Alright, that's it. Add me on social media. I'm Boyle Comedy on Instagram, Facebook and Twitter. Send me in some stories for Fucked Up Friday. I've forgot to ask all week. That's what happens. I don't ask all week and then I get no fucking stories and I'm like, these fucking sons of bitches. If you're enjoying the podcast, rate, review, subscribe to it, tell your friends about it and see you the fuck later.